Most of the mods I'm doing on the S15 are specific to the S15, but not this one. This is one I would do on any 90s sports car, and I think you'll agree. So we are actually installing 2 mods on the S15 today, and I think you guys are gonna love the second one. So I didn't want to just slap on a CarPlay screen on the S15, I wanted something fitting for that era. So I started my search looking for one of these. I checked everywhere and the only place I could find them was on eBay, where there was only 2, both going for $300 to $400. Well, that was out of my price budget, but I kept searching. And 3 weeks later, I saw one go up for auction, and I played it smart. I waited until the last minute to put a bid in, and I got it for half of what the other 2 listed on eBay went for.
Jackpot, baby! Can you believe this?
Anyways, 2 weeks later, and she's here all the way from the UK. And check this out. No buttons in the front except for this little guy. And why is that? Because they are all hidden inside. This is some James Bond shit for real.
Now, pay attention, please. On the dashboard here. Audio visual, range 150 miles.
Ingenious.
We'll get back to that later. Now it's time for the main upgrade for the S15. Recaro SR3 Le Mans. Am I pronouncing that right? So I'm a huge fan of these, and when I saw them come up on Facebook Marketplace, an hour-away drive, I did not hesitate. The one thing is though, you do typically lose headroom when you switch away from OEM seats. I'm 6'2", so I already barely have headroom in the S15, so I'm a little bit worried about that, but that right there should allow us to have enough headroom, but we will see. Any second now, our special guest should be arriving. There he is! Man, what do you think?
I love them.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
They'll fit the S15?
Gotta find out.
Well, I meant visually, but you're talking about a different kind of fitting. And they're comfy, man. Here.
I have yet to sit in them.
Right? Whoa! They're ruined. They're actually comfy though, right?
Yeah.
And you can recline them and everything.
Really?
All right, that didn't happen. Cut that out. Yeah, see? You can ride gangsta with it. Okay, bro. Listen, these are probably like 20 years old. Let's not, I'm joking.
Let's test it. Put these in.
Oh my God! I'm joking. Yeah, so if you were wondering how I was gonna fit these in the S15, I'm not. You gotta have a friend with a practical hatch. But yeah, we're gonna throw them in here and go back to the house and try to stick them in the car.
When I met you, I just knew there was no looking back. Met her in the city, she was pretty cool too. Friend of a friend, so that's pretty good news. Homie spinning downtown.
Look at this macho man with all his tools.
This way.
Yep.
I'm used to working
Yeah,
on.
the battery can be in the back in some cars.
We've been
So,
called for Beamer problems.
do you know how I know? I have a roommate with a Beamer. Right there. That's how I know.
Urinal driveway.
Urinal driveway's wild.
We'll find you the spot.
Oh no, you're leaking my industry movies secrets. How I get the turbo sounds. So you want to take a fork on each side and connect them to each other, right?
Yeah, or you could
get a
just
little
like use your tongue,
True.
start nibbling. That should be good.
Nice. So I've had the seats for a while, but this is what I was waiting on. This had to come all the way from Japan. These are Bride super low rails. If you want the seats to sit as low as possible, this is a must-have, especially if you're taller. I'm hoping that with these, I will still fit in the car, and especially so with the helmet. All right, so here's the headroom with the OEM seats. It's not bad. There's some room to play with. And here's the headroom with the helmet. So this would be for the driver's side. All right, so this guy is gonna go like that.
Are you keeping the license plate or are we taking it off?
Hey, people gotta know it's a real Bride. It's like when people had the snapbacks and they kept the sticker on. You get in the car, you're like, hey, peep the sticker.
Okay, so that's 1,
Two,
2, and then
I guess after that, slide it forwards, yeah, and then.
3 and 4. Okay.
So we can keep the rails on the seat.
Damn, there's like no rust in here or nothing. Just take a look. It's like really clean.
Just a couple French fries.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk about those though.
Yep. Oh wow, that one was another
Really loose?
hand tight. Yeah.
Oh, no.
I've been a passenger in here too.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, you know what you're signing up for when you get in my car.
Check the seatbelt bolts next, bro. All right.
That's all four. So now the only other thing is the wire for the seatbelt.
Oh, you literally just squeeze it in.
All right, so this part, we just had to manhandle off, and then this little clip right here, just snipped it. You can basically just use zip ties to put that back on. So now we can just unscrew this bolt and take the seatbelt off so we can put it on the new seats. So when we placed this here, we realized it's not wide enough. These bolts don't line up, so we freaked out for a second, but then Paul was smart enough to check the box, and there was something else in there. Da-da-da-da. All right, so we have the adapter bracket on there. And so now, let's do a little test fit before we put this onto the seat. So it all lines up, so we're good to go. Now we're gonna throw the rails on the seat.
Let's do it.
Yep, the two bottom ones line up, the top one lines up. We should be good. So seatbelt wire is already plugged in. Oh, wait, well, when it's pushed back. When it's, oh my God.
Let's go right now.
Dude, you're getting beat up by a German seat.
Yeah, bro.
French take another hit from the Germans. What do you know?
I'm the Germans and the Japanese got
Okay,
together.
chill. Oh my God.
It's off my fucking forehead, bro.
Well, it was definitely harder than than you'd think, but eventually we managed to line up all these bolts. Especially this one was a huge pain.
Well, hold on. We got to complain. The frame was like bent.
Oh yeah, you think that was
didn't
it?
align with the
Yeah.
bolts. We had to like, you know.
Yeah. We're gonna grab food real quick, and then we're gonna do the driver's seat bag.
I'm not sitting in this ever.
What do you mean? You don't trust your own work?
Absolutely not.
All right, so we got the Recaro SR3 Le Mans and the OEM. And before we throw it in, there's one other thing I want to check out, is the actual weight difference. Is this one lighter, and if so, by how much? I genuinely have no idea. OEM seat, 32.2. And now let's check the Recaro.
With, I guess they both have the rails.
Yeah, they both have rails, so it's a fair one-on-one test.
Yeah. Right? Yep.
The light's off.
No! Okay.
All right. Dun, 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 dun. 45.4. So she's heavier.
Trust me, it goes faster.
So we're actually making the car slower this video, but that's okay. I guess if we didn't do one that had a slider, it would also be lighter. I'm happy having a slider, and I want my friends to be able to drive the car and And I'd be like, yeah, it's adjusted for this height, get fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah, replace them for like the plastic.
What was that?
Bro, what was that sound?
Oh, your thing fell.
Oh, the suction cup mount.
Good thing the camera wasn't on.
I was like, yep, something just fell out of my engine bay. Easy peasy. All right.
Nice. His thumb.
Okay.
Oh.
That's enough.
It literally stops the door. You don't feel a difference.
Yeah.
So that it's not like actually warping the...
Yeah, the seat or anything? No.
Yeah. This is a comfy seat, dude.
Yeah, right?
All
Well,
right,
thank you
your
so
turn.
much.
Yeah, your turn.
Yeah, let me hop in.
Yeah.
And we got to see if I will still have enough headroom.
Yeah.
Or if all this was for nothing. We're good. No helmet, we're good?
Yeah.
Oh, I am good. I think I have even a little more room than before. All right, so that is the seats done. Whew, well, sun went down, but we got it done in the end. Dude, I can't thank you enough for the help. And tomorrow we'll knock out the radio. Hell yeah, bro.
Sounds good.
Dude, I'm so happy with that. Good morning. Now it's time to put this bad boy in the S15. Let's get it. All right, so I got all the goodies we should be needing in here, and Paul's already back.
Hello.
Don't you have a job or something, dude? You just camp out on my lawn?
Literally just got fired.
Ah, shit. So you might be wondering if there's no buttons on the front and this is how you access the controls, how could you connect an aux to this? The answer is you don't. So from here on out, I'm gonna be burning discs just like the old days.
All right.
No, we're not doing that. But luckily with these two adapters, we will actually be able to use Bluetooth with this radio. This cable plugs in and tricks the radio into thinking there's like a multi-disc switcher. And when it goes into that mode, it will then take the audio from these two feeds. And on the other end of this is a Bluetooth transmitter. So basically with these two, we'll be able to use Bluetooth. With this, easy. All right, so I guess first thing we're gonna do is take this compartment off to be able to take off the JVC that came with the S15. Take all that frustration out. So now we've got that cover off, it should just be this screw right there, that screw right there, and then we should be good to take this whole piece off. Oh, nice.
Cool.
All right, just gonna do these 6 screws, and then we should be able to slot this guy back.
And this guy.
Does it slide? Hey, oh my God, she's a chunky girl.
But it fits here, so.
Boom!
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Oh, the battery's still in.
Not for long.
We both realized that at the same time. Anyways, in the meantime, look at how good this seat looks in the sun. Goddamn. It is now nighttime, but we can explain. We had to buy solder to get those wires situated. I also needed to buy some screws because the mounting bracket that was used on the previous radio, the screws did not work for the new stereo. There's just one left, which is the ground. And we're gonna have to solder that in the car instead of our very advanced work desk that you cannot see because
The sun is in the way.
the sun is, yeah.
And these two didn't make it.
Did this right. What do you mean they didn't make it?
your illumination control and your muting. There's no spot for them here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not too worried about that. When you turn your lights on, it basically like makes it dimmer because it's like, oh, nighttime you don't need as bright. But I don't really care if the screen is brighter at night because it's not like some plasma TV, you know?
I think the fun's about to start.
Yeah.
It's going to be daytime in the next shot.
Shut the fuck up. It is not going to be day. Ah, shit.
So that, I have no idea what these fuses are. ACC plus B. Bass,
Plus B.
Bass subwoofer?
Boost? Turbo boost? Yeah, I think that's what it is.
For sure.
I watch Fast and Furious, so I'm pretty much like an expert in the mechanical engineering.
Okay.
Yeah.
I played COD, so I'm a super soldier.
Yeah. That was it. That was the last wire.
Easy.
Dude.
Not easy.
Not easy.
We've been here for hours.
And we'll be good. And the Bluetooth works pretty well. I was a little worried it'd be super laggy and take forever to connect, but it's pretty solid. It's just called BT Music. So after we're done with the wires, which we're nearly done, we will just have to mount the brackets onto here, which I got a bunch of screws for, so we gotta see what fits best. And then we'll be able to slot it all into place. I know it looks bad, but these screws, it's made for M4. The M4s just slide in, because I think this got a little bit bent. The M5s are too big, so I gotta screw this thing to be big enough for the M5. Later. It's daylight saving, so this is off by an hour. It's 12:21, so Paul's gotta go home because he has work tomorrow. But look at her, ain't she pretty? All right, so we got the 2 screws on the right side, and then we got the single DIN placement holder because I have something else I want to do above the radio, but for now I'm gonna have this piece. So now I just gotta take the other bracket side off, and then we'll be able to start putting her back together. All right, so we got these 2 screws in. That's kind of holding everything into place for now. I'm gonna put in the rest of these screws and then put everything back together. All right, not too shabby. Now remember, this is a placeholder, so we do have plans for this. No, come on. Why? Well, at least it looks good. Time to put everything in the garage and get some Z's. All right, now that we're done, I think it's time we take her for a proper test drive. So let me explain why I got these seats over full buckets. For one, I wanted to be able to reach into the back seats easily when putting items back there, and if I have to, in a pinch, being able to squeeze a homie in the back, I'm sure will come in clutch. Secondly, this is still my daily, and I've done a road trip before in a GT3 with bucket seats when I was doing a shoot for Porsche, and even with a seat cushion, let's just say it wouldn't be my first choice. Third, I know one day I'll do some wild cross-country road trip in this thing, and being able to recline the seat and take a nap will probably come in handy. My old boss was an F1 driver, and he told me how important your seat was, as it accounts for the primary way that you feel what is going on with your car, when you're on the limit of grip, what the road terrain is like, and so much more. And it doesn't take an F1 driver to understand what he meant by that. Unlike before, in this seat, I stay planted while taking fast corners, which feels amazing. Now, there are a few places in or outside of the car where I feel like you can really add some spice without it looking tacky, and I feel like the seats is one of them. Porsche has understood this for a while. Look at these seats from 1977. As for the radio, I guess while I was trying to widen the thread insert, I might have messed up the motor somehow. I'm not too sure. At least the Bluetooth works and the screen still looks dope. That's crazy, they actually put a speed bump there. Oh man. Another one? Oh my god. All right. Fantastic.
There was no looking back. Met her in the city, she was pretty cool too. Friend of a friend, so that's pretty good news.
And that's it. 2 interior mods done in this video. I'm so happy with how the seats turned out. They just look gorgeous and they're so comfy. And the fact that I fit with a helmet and everything, so I can still do track days, is just amazing. Super unfortunate about the stereo. I was kind of stupid with that, but it still looks good, so it's whatever, I guess. In the next video, we're gonna be doing an exterior mod that I'm really excited for. 2 exterior mods, actually. I also wanted to give a huge shout out to Paul for helping me with everything. And also thank you guys for all the love and support in the first video. I really wasn't expecting it, and it's definitely motivated me to work really hard on these and make a bunch more of them. So thank you guys for that. See you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Let's go. That's it. That's all of them. Oh my God, dude. That is so